Everybody, thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe. I don't want to make this short, but if I do sound stuffy, I do have allergies, and I forgot to take my Allegra, so yeah. With that, please like and subscribe again. Let's get straight into it. Now here for the number 10 spot on our list, we have the Kingdom Phantom. The Kingdom Phantom, while not a bad skin to look at, out of game, in game it's just lacking. It looks very choppy and blocky. Don't get me wrong, I don't have anything against the skin, it's just, it doesn't look as good as the other skins. The other skins definitely pull ahead of that. I do love the yellow, black, and white. That is a good theme, but again, it's lacking in game. It looks blocky. There's nothing special to it. Now we're on to the Aristocrat Vandal. The Aristocrat Vandal is a very pretty skin, but it's too busy. Again, I love the color scheme, but it is too abstract and busy. You can't really focus on something on it. It's just, it's not there. It's too three-dimensional, and it doesn't really get the point across as well as the other skins. Whereas if it was just a texture or a painting or something like that, it'd look very pretty. Just with all of the different shapes, it's too hard to look at for your eyes. Now we're on to the Avalanche Phantom. The Avalanche Phantom is a very pretty skin. I love the moving texture. The biggest drawback with it is it's too simplistic is what I'm saying. There's nothing really special about it. You'll see that up here, upcoming in some of them. I know some of the stuff it's pretty simplistic too, but I'll explain it when I get to it. Again, there's nothing really to it other than it's blue and it's pretty. I'd get this Phantom skin personally, but again, there's other Phantom skins that I'd enjoy more. Okay, now we're on to the Galleria Phantom. The Galleria Phantom is a very pretty Phantom. It sort of looks like a bunny painting, right, with streamers. And I love that about it. It's very simplistic. It's got a nice design, you know. And in-game, it looks very pretty, especially when you inspect it. But the biggest thing that drew it back for me was the tip isn't painted. If you look at it, the suppressor on the Phantom is not painted. And that's kind of a drawback for me, right? It's just black while everything else is painted like a painting. But yeah, that's really the only thing that I had to say about it. Now we're on to the Avalanche Vandal. The Avalanche Vandal is very similar to the Avalanche Phantom. The only reason I put it higher is because if you spread it out and look at it, you can definitely get a clear picture and see the movements on the Avalanche a lot better. Thus, I think it's a lot prettier, but I don't really have anything else to say about it. Now, onto the Lux Vandal. I really like this skin. It's got a nice blue and mix. The other reason why I like this is because of the other color schemes. While the tier 3 is not necessarily pretty, I do like the first one, the second one, and the fourth one. I think they're very simplistic, they get the point across, and they're really pretty. And there's a decent amount to look at. Now we're on to the Rush Phantom. I have a lot to say about this. I love how it looks like a race car. Oh, the color scheme is just beautiful. With the slight teal hints. It really shows. It's not too overbearing. There's not a ton of shapes everywhere that you have to look at. You can see the point. It's very straightforward. It looks very modern. I love the red, black, and white color scheme. And even looking at it in game, you can really tell that there's a decent amount of work put into it. Overall, I just think it's very pretty. now we're into the top 3. Now, the .exe Vandal is very simplistic, and I think that's what really gets me. That's most of the reason why it's on the top 3 list. It stands out, it glows, it looks very pretty. It almost looks like Tron, and I love that about it. I mean, I loved watching Tron, and I think that's why it's on the top 3 for me. It's very simplistic, it gets the point across, and reminds me of Tron. Now we're on to the Prism Phantom. Honestly, the only reason it is so high up is because it's so shiny. It's just a solid color, and it's so simplistic. It goes so well with the black. And just inspecting it in game, it really gets me. I would love to have this in my inventory. But the biggest drawback for me is that it's too simplistic at the same time, right? There's not much to it. The reason why it's number 2 is because it's got a unique thing to it. It's very shiny compared to the other skins, and I think that's really why it's there. Alright, now we're on to the number 1 spot, which is, in fact, the Prime Vandal. The reason why I put this one so high is because there's so many different things that you can do with it. There's 4 color schemes, all of them looking phenomenal. There's a custom reload animation and kill animation. It's amazing, honestly. Everything looks so nice. Putting that Radianite in it just feels so satisfying when you reload it. And the color schemes for all of them are pretty. Yeah, I just love it. I don't know what to say.